Survival difficulty, a picture taken of the gate in level 616 taken by an unknown wanderer. Level 616 is the 617th level of the backrooms. Description: Level 616 is a large, massive forest of an unknown size where the majority of trees are dry and don't have traces of life in them. Level 616 changes in two states, known as the peaceful state and the blood state. A large, wooden mansion can be found in front of the start area of the level. The mansion is surrounded by a wall with a gate. On the level, there are some characteristics that can be commonly observed. This include skeletons holding various types of items, typically hooks or sickles, can be found. Jack-o'-lanterns of various sizes are present. Statues and figurines of backrooms entities can be occasionally found on tables or on the floor. If a wanderer attempts to travel through the forest of the level, they will go back to where they started. The current theory is that the area outside of the level's mansion is unstable, making that a wanderer do curves and start to walk in the opposite way, without noticing. This doesn't pose any immediate harm to an explorer, but it forces wanderers to go through the gate and enter the level's mansion. The mansion appears to be a 19th century mansion, very well preserved. The entire place has Halloween thematic decorations like the other parts of the level, but the mansion in specific is more heavily decorated than the other areas. The mansion's architecture does not deviate from normal house architecture of the 19th century. However, the house is larger than its outside dimensions allow. Throughout level 616, packs of candies of various types hidden in rooms and on open areas can be found. The candies are usually protected by traps, that are mostly harmless. These traps include but are not limited to, pits covered by fake ground, ropes that will grab wanderers who get close to it, and buckets with cold water on top of the doors. Some handouts can be found on level 616 that refer to these packs of candies. A transcript of one can be found below. Come one, come all are welcome. The challenge here at the spooky mansion: we have many challenges for all ages. However, our main attraction is the candy run. Maybe you have noticed that no one can escape from here, but that isn't true. You can go away and never come back if you want. You just need to get 10 candy packs and put them on the table of the horror house. Isn't that great? Rules: you can only take 10 packs of candy, wanderers can cooperate, but only one member of the team will escape. If you are in a team and your friend has escaped, you will have to take another 10 packs to get out. Our employees replace the candies sometimes in the day. Don't enter the house during that time. Have fun. The peaceful and blood state. The peaceful state is the most common state in level 616. Being the safest state to collect candies throughout level 616, however, it does not mean that the level is safe to explore. In level 616's peaceful state, some common things can happen, such as, low amount of candies can be found. Low amount of hostile entities are present in the level. There is enough lighting to see the level from anywhere. The janitors can be seen inside the level's mansion sometimes. The blood state is the most dangerous state in level 616, being the most riskful. In level 616's blood state, some common things can happen, such as, high amount of candies can be found. High amount of hostile entities are present in the level. The level is darker in this state. Using a flashlight is highly recommended. The janitors were never seen on the level's mansion around the blood state. The traps inside the level's mansion are deadly. Entities: level 616 janitors, a artistic representation of Jack. A drawing of Frank. The janitors are two distinct entities that inhabit level 616, they appear to manage and repair the level's mansion. These entities are named Jack the Pumpkin and Frank. These creatures are not hostile in nature but can become aggressive if provoked. It is advised to avoid the janitors. Some wanderers who tried to harm the entities have never been seen again. Jack the Pumpkin is a tall being, composed of a pumpkin attached to a set of spider-like legs. Additionally, the entity has a smiley face carved on the pumpkin. A yellow glow is constantly observed being emitted by the holes on the pumpkin. Jack the Pumpkin appears to be the janitor assigned to guarantee that the horror house is safe, on his own words. The entity named Frank is a humanoid creature, similar in appearance to a human being. However, Frank appears to be much more skinny than an ordinary human. Frank avoids contact with wanderers, keeping what he considers a safe distance. The role of Frank on the level is unclear, however, it's believed that the entity is the one who manages the level decoration. Attempts to do an interview with the two entities have been made, but no conclusive information was collected. Other entities: there are no confirmed entities besides the janitors on the level's peaceful state, however, lots of sightings of various entities have been reported. These reports generally consist of the wanderers seeing or hearing various screams and silhouettes of unknown entities. If a wanderer attempts to investigate the sightings, nothing will be found. This led to the conclusion that maybe this is a propriety of level 616, but there is no way to test these hypotheses. Additionally, sounds of laughter and voices can be heard inside the level's mansion. The voices typically say "go take the candy," or variations of that phrase. On the blood state, lots of unknown entities can be found inside and outside the level's mansion. The mansion will be typically full of traps, caddies, and monsters as well. Exploration is not recommended, but it might be worth it if the group is prepared to fight, kill, and run. Bases, outposts, and communities. Centuria. Group of about 12 people who have decided not to leave level 616. Group trained to access the mansion in the blood state. Open for trades. Not hostile if not threatened. Entrances and exits. Entrances: the most common way to enter level 616 is by dreaming about the level. Wanderers have reported that dreams are nightmares in nature. Due to the nature of this entrance, most of the details about it are unknown. An alternative way to enter is to find a handout that talks about the level on any level. Exits: the only known way to exit level 616 is to collect the 10 packs of candy scattered throughout the level. This will lead back to the previous level where the wanderer was. If a wanderer has entered the level by nightmare, the individual will just